Claude is no longer just a chatbot. It's an AI agent that can actually write, test, fix your code directly in your IDE. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to install Claude Code in your Visual Studio Code. And here also you will see how to connect your API keys and how to use it and build projects. Before we touch Visual Studio Code, we need the engine. So that's why we need to get Claude Code. What you can do, you can go to a browser, simply search Claude Code, then go to this website, and here you will have this command. You will have to copy this. So this is actually Anthropic's agentic CLI tool. It's what allows Claude to actually execute command and write your file system. To execute this, at the beginning you need to ensure that you will have Node.js installed. So if you don't have Node.js installed, come to this website, install it on your machine, and then finally open the terminal and paste the command you just copied from here. So copy this command and paste it here by pressing Ctrl V. Then press enter. Within a few seconds, you will see setting up Claude Code, installing Claude Code native build latest. It takes few seconds to complete the process. Okay, it's done. You will see something like this. It says you need to add path to your local bin. Okay, so that's why I need to have to command this. So sometimes it's actually not required for you. If you see something like this, then you will just execute this command. Otherwise, you will ignore. Okay, so let me press enter and it's added. So how you make sure Claude Code is installed on your machine? You can simply type Claude space dash version, and if you press enter, you will see this type of version number here. That means you are using Claude Code 2.1.114 version. Okay, so after installing Claude Code, what next? We'll move to the Visual Studio Code, and here you need to install a extension. So go to this extension tab. Here simply search Claude, then you will get this extension. You can see this extension is from Anthropic and it's verified. Click this extension and you need to install it. Let me trust and install. Okay, when it's actually installed, you will see this icon. This is Claude Code. You can directly click this icon to open something like this, or there is another way you can use CLI. So you will have to command Claude in the terminal. So both way you can do this. So to use it, you need actually Claude AI subscription, Anthropic console account, or third-party integrations. So for actually Claude AI subscription, for example, you have a Claude Pro or team plan, simply sign in by clicking here. So this is the easiest way for the individual. And for Anthropic console account, for this actually, you will have to go to, let me show you. You will take a new tab. Here you will search Claude console, then go to this platform.claude.com, and here you need to have an account, and from there you can just get the API key, and by having an API key you can just connect your Claude Code here. So for this actually you have to pay as you go. This is usually to access the higher rate limits. Okay, and then this is actually for third-party integrations. These extension also support Bedrock, Foundry, or Vertex AI for actually Claude Code. Bedrock is for AWS, Vertex is for Google Cloud. If your company has this for the security and compliance, then select these options. As I have a Claude subscription, I will click this option. But for now, actually, let me show you from the terminal. You can just do the same by opening your terminal and simply type Claude. If you press enter, then you will have this interface. You can press enter again. So this is actually for choosing a theme. You can go with dark theme. You can go with light theme. Okay. For me, actually, the second one is okay. Then you will see the same thing. You can continue with Claude Code with subscription, Anthropic console account, and third-party platform, as I describe all of these three things. Okay, so from here you can choose any of it by pressing your up and down arrow key. For me, actually, I have a Pro subscription, so that's why I will choose first one and then select enter. Now it's redirect to your browser. Then you will have to authorize it. If you don't have your account logged in, you will need to log in it. Now you can close the window. So it's actually added. So right now, if you back to Visual Studio Code, you will see login successful and press enter to continue. Okay, I will have to press enter. Now it says it's actually a security note. Claude can mistake, so you will have to make sure to use it and verify when you need. So let me press enter. Then here you will see something like this. For the optimal coding experience, enter the recommended setting. So I will choose the yes, use recommended setting. Then it asks for, do you trust this folder? Yes, I trust this folder. And here you will see, so right now you can see this is actually Claude Sonnet 4.6. I'm using Claude Pro accounts. Okay, so here what you can do, if you need to change any model, you can just simply type model and then press enter. Then you will see by default it's actually use Sonnet 4.6. This is for day-to-day tasks. If you need to work with most complex tasks, so you will go with Opus, and there is a Haiku model. Okay, so you from here you can simply choose any model you need, and I'm go with the default model. So I can simply escape this, so press escape to exit, and here you can just do anything. For example, you need a initialization, so that's why you can just simply /init command, and then it's actually initialize a Claude.md file with a code based documentation. So right now I have nothing here, so it says you need to have some files, then rerun init, and it will generate actual documentation based on there. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to go to project directory, and for example let me have these files here, and now I will do the same command init, then press enter. Okay, so right now it's actually reading all of my files, and then it will create a Claude.md file. So this is the instruction how actually Claude Code treat your files and folders, and get some idea what you're gonna do it here. Now you can see this is your Claude.md file. It's a summary for your projects. You can see a static single page website for a nature theme brand, nature, built with vanilla HTML, CS3 and JavaScript. No build tools, no frameworks, no npm. Okay, says do you need to make this edit to Claude? Yes, for this actually, so allow all edits during this session. I will choose the second one, and now you can see Claude.md file is here. This is your Claude.md file. So when you use this, actually when you have an existing code base and you want to feed Claude about your projects, so then you will have this command /init. Okay, so I hope you understand. So for now, for testing purpose, what we can do, for example, right now, let me minimize it. Right now, if I go to index.html file and go live, then you will see this is my website. Okay, this is very simple website, and let's try to have a light mode dark mode toggler on my website. So how you can do that? So to do that, let me back to here, and we need to say something. I need to implement dark / light mode on my site. Keep the color consistency when you add dark and light mode. Okay, so here let me show you something. Look here, if you just command this, Claude actually write code for you, because you are on the except edit mode. That means it will write code directly without planning. So if you want to plan before Claude just write code for you, you can just move to plan mode. How you can do that? Press shift plus tab. Okay, so if you press shift and tab, then look, right now it's on plan mode. Plan mode actually very specific, so it will actually implement a plan what feature you want to implement on your site. It will actually not write code for you. Okay, so I will choose shift tab to move to this plan mode. If you need to go to the edit tab, then you can just press again shift tab. Then you can see it's edit except edit one. Okay, I will move to the plan mode first, then a planning for this. So let me press enter. Now you can see, let me explore your code base, understand the current color system, and here it will explore your index.html file, design.mg file, then understand the color consistency of your site, implement a plan for it. If you accept the plan, then you can execute code. Then if you need the expand view, you can just press Ctrl O, then you can see what it actually thinking. You can just see here. Okay, it's very interesting. Just press Ctrl O again, then it will just minimize. To expand it, you will have to press Ctrl O. Okay, now I have everything I need. Let me write the plan. So right now it's actually planning. Okay, so it's actually did the planning, says here is what everything. You can just read it, and if you verify, then you can just simply yes, auto accept edit, or manually improve edits, or I will just for now actually yes, auto accept edit. So after doing that, actually look, it's implementing dark light mode toggler. So plan approved. it's actually updating your root variables. Look, it's updating your roots variable. And look, this is for actually dark mode system. Here what is actually implemented, you can see this summary, and right now it says open index.html on your browser and click the circle icon to toggle. Okay, so let's see how it's implemented here. Look, it's implemented a dark mode light mode toggler here, and right now you can see, and if I click, this is actually white mode. You can see right now, you see the white mode, and now if you click there, you see it's actually dark mode. So it's implemented perfectly and I am happy. So I will share lots of tips and tricks. If you just feel interested, then leave a comment for me, and in this video I end up it here. And if you need any specific topic, then just share with me and I will just share my knowledge with you. Thank you.